Hey, good morning, and welcome to Ferrall and the Prophet. We've got an absolutely packed Saturday of sports, Scott. Great Sunday lineup for football as well. I mean, we just love our Saturday shows. So to start it off, look, guys, we give you these picks here. The paid picks we don't give out here. Profitable.tv, you can grab them right there, okay? But we are going to give you an absolute ton of picks. We've been hot as shit on this podcast, and we look forward to giving you freebies. Scott loves giving free shit out. How are you, partner?
I'm all right. I got to be honest, not to bum you out. My one of my dearest friends in the world that I've known my entire life died right here
Ooh.
before Thanksgiving. And what sucked
Oh,
was, um, every year this
terrible.
guy would call me on Thanksgiving and Christmas and tell me he loved me and how much I meant to him in his life. And I've known his entire family, all of his children, his wife, everybody, since they were babies. And
Yeah.
he was older, but he was like a second father to me. And I got a call from him, listen to this, telling me how much he loved me and how much I mean to him. And then 2 hours later, he died. And it was just
That
the
sucks,
worst thing
partner.
ever.
I'm
I
sorry
have
to
to
hear it.
tell you,
Terrible.
as you know, and I don't want to bum
Terrible.
anybody out, but so like I've lost, I've been through a
Yeah.
lot of death just like you, and I lost my
Okay.
parents, I lost my wife's 34C's mother, her sister, recently in the last this year,
Yeah.
and then to have that, I have to tell you when I got the call, so I got this call from his phone, and I
Right.
answered, and I was like JC, and he said no, it's his son, and I was like, what's going on? And he told me he died, and I literally, I'm not even kidding you, last night I collapsed. I
Yeah.
absolutely collapsed on the floor, and I cried like a baby for the first time in my life over a death. Like I've seen a lot of people die, and I've buried a lot of people, and I've never been one to be super emotional about it. But with this guy, he pitched at Pitt on a full scholarship, and he was like the biggest baseball guy. He helped with the Roberto Clemente Foundation. So
Sure.
when he died, all the donations are going to that instead of like flowers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He used
That's
to
awesome.
house kids from the Dominican and such that came over to play baseball in the academy, and
Yep.
my whole life we would go to Pirate games, and he was best friends with Jackie Sherrill, the legendary football coach.
Sure.
When he coached at
Sure.
Pitt, I got to meet Jackie Sherrill. We used to go to Pitt games and watch Dan Marino play quarterback, and I lost him, and it was like losing a best
Yeah. It
friend in
sucks.
life. And I mean to tell you, it
Yeah.
is fucking destroyed. Obviously, my weekend, and it's kind of ruined my Thanksgiving. Let's just get it out there early.
Yeah. Well, you should be thankful for all the time you did have with him. Because I know that was
He had a
special.
great life, and it
Yeah.
sucks he's gone. I always hate when um, my friends die, obviously, and it just
It's
shows
never fun.
my mortality is my
Well, I think that's
numbers are
one of the
running
biggest
low,
reasons
man.
with you.
And I've already been on death's
Yeah.
doorstep with my open heart
Yeah.
surgery, so my
Yeah.
own mortality is certainly, as Metallica says, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a freight train coming your way.
That's exactly right. And I do want to say that I did get a call from Scott in the hospital. I was one of the few that I think Scott was able to reach out to. And I go, what's up, buddy? How you doing? He goes, not good. They got to crack my chest open. They got to give me a new heart. They got to get, I'm like,
Horrible.
what are you talking about? He goes, I'm in the
Meanwhile,
hospital. I'm like,
Mickey was in
what?
a room full of bums, and they were taking numbers on if I would die or not. And Mickey had a wad of
Yeah.
money in his hand and a notebook and a
Yeah.
pencil, and he was sitting on the
I
street
did. Hey,
corner.
Scott.
He was in Soho, fucking taking
Yeah.
action on the street like they were playing dice, and people were betting on if I'd die or not because a lot of people
Yeah,
thought he was
and
dead.
a true story. You know the death pool. I literally bumped Pharrell up above all the Golden Girls. I was like, this guy's done. I'm gonna win a fucking fortune. No one's on Pharrell. I dropped 10 G's, then the fucker survived.
Uh,
You owe me that money. All right, look, I
you're
do
not
want to
really
say
good
that
at
there is
playing
one
off
other
bets, I
death in
have
the.
to say. Your fucking expired United passes didn't work. You fucking cunt.
Oh, it didn't work because first off, United saw him coming and
That's
said,
true.
"We will do." thing not to let that
The
voice
guy told me,
into
he goes,
our
I don't
club.
like you. Get out of here. And I was like,
Get
fuck you. And I don't think
Hey,
you're
we
allowed
had
to
one
say
more
that at
death.
the airport. I think you get in
Yeah,
trouble for that and bomb.
hey, we have one more. We have one more death to report, and it's New York City. Mondavi was. Isn't Mondavi a really good wine? I mean, I think I really do
I
like
don't know.
Mondavi. But anyway,
You don't
Mondavi
know
was
her
in New York
chum.
City. It was in Washington, and so they had apparently. It sounds to me like they almost pulled a Lewinsky
Right.
because they got along so well. I think they were going to share a little chub fest under the
A
Oval
little, a
Office
little,
desk.
a
A
little,
little bit of
a little
love.
fondle.
Oh my God, Scotty. All right, look, once again, partner, I am sorry for your loss. All right, let's move on to, I mean, an absolutely unbelievable day. Scott, we're going to start with college football. I'm going to let you be a guru here, and then I'm going to give you, Scotty, I've got 5 really interesting, really good bets that
Right,
I'll share with you along the way as
right.
well. We'll start with Miami at Virginia Tech. We talked about this a little bit already. You've mentioned this on our show a couple days ago. But we've got an 18-point spread, Scott. You know, it's a lot of points, but Vodtech sucks. Tough game
Yeah, so Miami's playing for they're right now on the outside
for
looking, they're
their
playing
life.
for a playoff spot, and I think that everybody knows they beat Notre Dame, so they think that the committee's fucked. So I'm gonna take
Right.
Miami here, lay it, get it done. They're gonna spank their ass because they suck, and James Franklin got that job, and he's not the coach yet, so
No.
they are
Yeah.
exposed. And Miami's playing great football right now at the right time.
Yeah.
And last year at
Exactly.
this time, they lost to Georgia Tech, then Syracuse, and then Iowa State in the bowl game and faded out. They actually lost their games this year, the 2 that they lost, and have turned their act around and are playing their best football. So I think they win.
Yeah. So look, I'm with Scott. I think it's actually right now we're looking at about an 18-point spread. I think this game could be over in the first half, and here's why. Miami can't win this by 3 team. This is not like Miami can't go into this
Right.
game and win in overtime. They have to blow them the fuck out, and they will. Next up is Louisville versus SMU, Scott. Two 7-3 teams. 3.5 point spread.
Yeah, I like
That's also 12
SMU in
o'clock.
Dallas.
I do too. We're on the same page. Look, I'm going to throw this one out to you. It's an interesting game. Delaware, my daughter's school against Wake Forest, who is 7-3. It's an 18-point spread. But Wake Forest doesn't do a lot of blowing out. Interesting game.
Yeah, I like the over.
Okay, yeah, 40. Yeah, I like the over too, Scott. Missouri is 7-3. Oklahoma's 8-2.
I think it's the
Five
game,
and a half
it's the
point
game
spread.
of the day in Norman, but I plead the
Absolutely.
fifth because it's part of the pay package.
Yeah. Do you have it? Do you have it by the way on the total? I can't
I
remember.
do have it on the total.
Very good. All right. So Kansas and Iowa State, partner, 5-5 against 6-4. Going to be a close
I
game,
like
probably.
Iowa State in Ames and that team to get it done over the Jayhawks in it's actually going to be a nice day there, 60 and sunny.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it. Minnesota, Northwestern. It's a 6-4 Minnesota team against Northwestern. Northwestern is home, Scott.
I like the over and I like Minnesota to beat them.
I like both of those, and I actually never do. And listen, we're never going to endorse parlays, but a same game parlay. I think Scott hit both sides of that bet. AI loves it. Tulsa 3-7 against Army 5-4.
Yeah, I like Army.
Yeah, boy, we never agree this much. I love Army in this game. All right, we're going to go down to well.
Remember,
Listen,
it's going to be
here's
pouring
this
rain at West Point, so they're going to run the ball down their fucking
point.
throat.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that's one of the big advantages there. They're just never going to stop running. And by the way, Georgia. Right, this again. What's the kill factor here, Scott? How much are they going to kill Charlotte by? It's a game you and I don't typically touch, but
I
whatever.
think Georgia's going to win by 60.
Yeah, Aztecs. Georgia Southern against Old Dominion, partner. 11-point spread.
What time does it kick off?
That's a 1 o'clock game.
Georgia Southern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, while he's looking, I actually think that Georgia Southern getting 11 points is too many at home.
Yeah,
I think
well,
that'll be a one touchdown game.
I like those points.
Yeah, I'm with you. Baylor is 5-5. Arizona Scott 7-3.
Yeah, I saw this game. I like Arizona
Track meet.
here in Tucson to whack them.
How many points is this game going to run up? This one has the feel of in the 60s.
Over 62 and a half, and I like Arizona.
Yeah, another 1 o'clock game is James Madison, Scotty, against Washington State. When did you ever think James Madison would be a 14-point
Right here,
favorite?
they're gonna cover and win. Washington State's awful.
Terrible. Terrible. And James Madison is a really good football
Yeah,
team.
and I like
Okay.
the over 43 and a half as well. I think James Madison's gonna score 50.
Yeah, I actually AI's got that. Scott, we are like lined up here, buddy. You must have the AIQ sheet. We are absolutely in agreement on that, partner. Absolutely. Next up is Missouri State against Kennesaw.
Oh, that's a great game. I saw that game. I actually like
2 p.m.
It's too many points. I think Missouri State covers the number and Kennesaw beats them by a field goal.
Yeah, I agree again. I absolutely agree. All right. So we've got Toledo against Ball State. I mean, this is gonna, it's gonna be a blowout, but 28 and a half, 4 tutties. I don't know, partner.
It's at the Glass Bowl. I think it's too many points.
I did too. I really think it's too many points. I could see that being a 20-point game. Wyoming against Nevada, 2 teams that are just in the wrong direction.
Yeah, but
7.5-point spread.
Right, like it's Wyoming for me at home.
Yeah,
I think that's easy money. I think the Cowboys and Laramie they're gonna beat the shit out of Nevada.
yeah. The rumor has there might be some action on Marshall Appalachian State.
Yeah, I plead the fifth.
Fair enough. Your background looks great. Sam Houston State against Middle Tennessee. I only bring it up because it's 2 of the worst teams in the country. 6.5-point spread.
You tell me. I see that.
Sam. They're gonna. Middle Tennessee is gonna get their business done. Sam Houston State is terrible. Middle Tennessee is terrible. Onward. South Florida against UAB. 3 tutties is the spread. It's quite a bit.
Yeah, I think South Florida is going to beat the shit out of them.
Fair enough. We got Connecticut against FAU. Got a 7-point spread there. They're at FAU.
Connecticut.
All right. Let me punch down a little bit. Let's get back into our weight class. Well, anyway, Notre Dame and Syracuse. What do you think about that one, Scott?
The game's it's at Syracuse, correct? Where?
No, I think.
Oh no, it's at.
It's at Notre Dame.
It's at South Bend. Yeah, I like Notre Dame to win by 40.
Yeah, me too. Texas, Arkansas.
Texas.
9-point spread.
Automatic.
Yeah, I think you're right. Duke against North Carolina. 2 underperformer, 7-point spread.
Look, I'm going to take the Rogie Vachon balls to the walls pick of the day with North Carolina will cover the number. The game, I believe, it is in Chapel Hill, 75 degrees. Duke's good. They're not that good. And North Carolina's been playing better each week. He's got them almost, well, they're 2 games under 500. If they win this game, listen, people, they bitch about Belichick, but if he gets them to 500 this year or a game over 500, that's like a great year considering where they were when they hired him. So I know people think he sucks and they're making fun of him and all this other bullshit. He has 6 fucking Super Bowl rings. And he puts one of them on his cock tip, too, when he bangs that 24-year-old. It's like an extra fucking, it's like having lumber on his stick.
Yeah, well, I think also he just does it for girth because he's got a little pencil dick and she hates it.
It's like an extra.
Yeah, give me some width. She trust me, that man is flaccid. Michigan State against Iowa. 17.5
I like
points spread.
Iowa here today, big at Iowa City at Kinnick.
Fair enough. We got Kentucky against Vandy. I'm going to shoot down a little bit here, Scotty. Kentucky against Vanderbilt.
Vandy.
9.5-point spread.
Yeah,
wow.
They'll win by 10 or more.
All right. Southern Miss against South Alabama. 7-3, 3-7.
Southern Miss. Southern Miss.
Yeah.
And
I'm on Southern Miss.
I know that that South Bama's laying 1.5. I'm not buying it. I still think Southern Miss beats them.
Yeah, I would grab Southern Miss. Grab it on the money line. You can get about -105. Good value. Tulane against Temple. 9.5-point spread.
Tulane all day, and I'll take the over.
Fair enough. All right, Michigan. We've got Michigan and Maryland. Uh, love the over here.
Michigan in the over.
Yeah. TCU and Houston.
Houston.
Not a bad game.
Houston. Let me just find it. It's
Yeah,
important.
given one.
Yeah, I
Yep.
love Houston here. Houston and the over.
Yeah. We've got Kansas State against Utah, Scotty. It's a 4 o'clock game. 15 and a half. 15. No, it's a 15-point spread. 14 and a half.
Well, it was 17 and a half. Now it's 14 and a half. I'll lay 14 and a half with Utah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let me scramble you down into the evening a little bit, Scott. 7 p.m. Nebraska, Penn State.
I like Nebraska in 7.5.
Yeah, I do too. New Mexico Air Force, 7-3, 3-7. Just give me the over. I'm not touching the
New
line. Go ahead.
Mexico and the over.
Pittsburgh. Hey, listen, good game here. Pittsburgh, Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech at Bobby Dodd, lay it, and I think it's going to be a under 60 and a hook.
Fair enough. Let's go to Colorado State. Terrible, 2-8 against Boise State, 6-4.
Boise easy.
Yeah, I'm with you too. Big spread, but I'm with you on that one. I do think, by the way, that's another game that has a good chance of going over. North Texas, I'm moving down to 7:30, Scott. North Texas is 9-1 against Rice, 18.5-point spread.
North Texas will put 50 on them.
Interesting. All right. Illinois against Wisconsin, 8-point spread.
I'll take 8.5 with Wisconsin at Camp Randall to cover. They'll lose, but cover.
Fair enough. I'll probably live on the other side of that one. Tennessee against Florida, 7-3 against 3-7.
Tennessee, lay the 3.5.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Under
Grinding out.
57.5.
Western Kentucky, LSU.
Western Kentucky and 22.5. How about they beat LSU outright? Let's look at the number just for shits and giggles.
1667. You want to get it? You could probably get minus 1600, minus 1700.
Plus 1,075 to win the game. Now, remember the other day I gave you Troy to beat USC, and it was plus 1,200 something, and they lost in triple overtime, 108-107. Right. Fuck my life. But that was a great bet. I told you they'd cover, and I said they might win the game. If you want to bet it, put some shekels on it, and it didn't work out. But do you know they lost on a full court shot in triple overtime? At the end of triple overtime, some fucking kid made a full court shot.
It's unbelievable. Hey, listen, guys. You know you're looking at 16x on that Ferrall bet. I actually like it too. I really do.
LSU blows.
Yeah. Man, that Scott, you and I might have to sidebar here and throw a little money at that. Brigham Young, Cincinnati.
BYU.
Yeah, 3-point game. I'm with you, partner. Arizona State 7-3 against Colorado 3-7.
Arizona State, and then people are going to stop talking about how great of a coach Deion Sanders is.
Damn it! He'll be 3-8. Scott, I don't know if I love the line. I do like the over. All right, moving to 10:30 at night, partner. San Diego State, home of Little One.
The 5th.
Fair enough. Fresno and Utah State. Fresno State, Utah State.
Fresno again, laying 2.5 at home.
All right, get off the action there. Last one I'm gonna give you, Scott, is Washington and UCLA.
Yeah,
UCLA's going in the wrong direction, bro. Tough game.
I just think UCLA is gonna cover the number.
It's a lot of points. I mean, listen, if you can get 10.5 on that, 11 even, hunt the line. I'm with Scott. That's too many points. Too many points. All right, Scotty, I'm gonna dish you up right now. We can go for a little bit of NBA action right now. We can go right into NFL.
The Knicks gonna cover against Orlando in Orlando.
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, listen, what are we looking at? A 1.5 there, Scotty? Yeah, Knicks will cover.
I'll lay it, and I like Charlotte over the Clippers. I like Atlanta over New Orleans. And I like
with that line, 8.5, Scott.
And I like the Bulls. I laid 13.5 with Toronto last night and hit the bet for you.
Yeah, that was 30-point win.
And the Bulls are going to do the same thing to the Wizards. I like Detroit, Milwaukee. Give me the 8.5 though. I'll take the Bucks in the 8.5. I think Detroit will beat them barely. And then I like Memphis in Dallas. And I like Denver laying 11.5 against Sacramento.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm probably on the other side of the Memphis Dallas bet. I'm on Dallas on that one. Denver, I mean, Sacramento, Scott, what the hell has happened to that organization? Jesus.
It's
Talk about a
amazing. Oh,
tumble.
and no Sabonis,
Unbelievable.
so they're just naked.
I mean, let me fly you down. I'm going to give you a chance just to run NHL for us, Scott, if you want, please.
Yeah, all right. Hold on. I got
Starting
him
at
right.
1 p.m., Detroit,
Yeah,
Columbus.
I got him right here. All right. I like the Red Wings, the Islanders, uh, Florida, Montreal, New Jersey. No comment on the Seattle Pittsburgh game. It's part of the pay package. I like San Jose, Washington, Colorado, the Rangers, Vegas, and Dallas.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
College,
Hey,
college rack. What are you looking at here, Mick?
yeah, I'm looking at college basketball real quick, Scotty. And we got a lot of action, but I'm just going to give you a game that I absolutely love, partner, because there's just so much going on. Listen to me, gang. Northern Iowa at 4-0. Just fucking take them on the money line. All right, you probably grab it around -120. They're going to kick the shit out of UC Irvine. All right, that's my play of the day. There's 9,000 games, Scott.
All right, I like Indiana State over Ball State, laying the 8.5. I'm going to go as quick as possible here. I think Iona will cover against Oregon State in the Virgin Islands. I like. Let's just keep going here. Nevada at home over Santa Barbara, lay the 5.5.
Fair enough.
I like Penn State at home over Providence, getting 4.5. I'm just hauling ass through them. Just bear with me. I like Oklahoma
Scotty, can I
State
throw out one?
laying big, laying 24.5 against Nichols. They're going to beat the shit out of them. I like Illinois
Let me throw.
laying 34.5 against LIU. They're going to beat the shit out of them. I like Dayton laying 28.5 against North Carolina Central. They're going to beat the shit out of them. And that's it. And then
I'm going to give you a couple actions, Scotty.
Minus 24.5 against Wagner.
All right, here we go.
Out of them.
We've got for I'm going to give you two profit plays here that are best bets for me. There are eccentric games. We've got Cleveland State at Kent State. That game is going under 173.5. AI has that as a line as 12 points too high. We love that. Bank that one. I've got one more esoteric. If you live in New Jersey, go fuck yourself. I don't care. It's NJIT getting 16.5 against Navy. Bank it. They'll cover. All right, let's move to football.
All right.
NFL, baby. Here we go. Scotty, I'm going to tee them up for you, brother. We've got Green Bay. We've got Minnesota. What do you like?
I like the over, and I like Green Bay at home at Lambeau.
Interesting. All right. I think I'm probably going to live on the other side of that bet. I love your over pick, Scott. That is a really good pick. Indianapolis against Kansas City. Boy, Kansas City fuckers are on the brink right here, Scott. They go 5-6. The party is in big trouble.
They'll beat the Colts at Arrowhead.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I do like that 3.5 points, though. New England against Cincinnati.
I think
Bank the under.
Silk's playing in that game. I'll take the 7 points.
All right, fair enough. Pittsburgh against Chicago.
I like the Bears.
Up, down, up, down, up, down. Pittsburgh. I'm with you. New York Jets against Baltimore. Baltimore's going to have sex with them.
Yep.
I mean, literally. We've got Detroit, probably an angry Detroit team, playing a very, very tough New York Giants football team.
Very tough. My ass. I like Detroit.
Great. They're best. They're unbelievable. Seattle against Tennessee.
Seattle.
So
but you know what?
it's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points.
I still like Seattle, too.
I guess I do, too, still. And I like the over. Yeah. They'll score 40.
We'll see. Here's my thing. I just don't know if Tennessee's going to put up points against Seattle, Scott. They could score 6. That makes me a little nervous. All right, Jacksonville against Arizona.
I like Arizona.
Fair enough. Interesting. I'm going to live on the other side of that one. We've got Cleveland against Las Vegas, the
I
shit
like
bowl.
Las Vegas.
Terrible teams. Philadelphia versus Dallas.
Everyone and their brothers betting on Dallas. I'll take Philly.
Everybody. Me too. Guys, what do you think happened that Dallas is so good? Philly is going to beat them. It's going to be a grind them out piece of shit game. Atlanta, New Orleans.
I will not be involved in any fucking game ever with the Atlanta Falcons again as long as I live.
Fair enough. I completely understand. I'm going to kill you here. I like Atlanta. Tampa Bay versus the Rams.
It's too many points. I like Tampa in 6.5.
It is a lot. It is a lot of points. I had to tell you, man, that Rams team is just starting to scare me. They have the look of a team that could do it. Monday Night Football, Scott. Let's finish it up here. San Francisco against Carolina. 7 points.
I feel like Carolina will cover the number. They just don't go away.
I'm going to agree with you.
They just don't go away. They're a tough team.
Yeah, I'm with you, Scott. And also, I don't think San Francisco is that great. So I really like where you are on that one. Guys, here's the thing about football for our paid players. Tomorrow morning, we're going to draw picks. Live it, love it, check it out what we're doing here. But remember, your paid picks, they arrive tomorrow. Our opinion can change overnight. That's what you got, brother. You got anything else for me? We are running to the end.
And moods change and weather changes. And there's factors where the pick today in the NFL for Sunday and Monday could change. So look at the pay picks no matter what and watch the max play videos and the profit play videos. But hopefully we'll have a great Saturday and a great Sunday and make people a lot of money. You can make so much money on this show every week because we just gave you literally, 95% of the plays are free, and then you've got your 5 pay picks. So if you can't figure out what we did, watch the video a couple times and write them down, moron.
And we're yelling out the ones we absolutely love. Scott, I want to part with this one thing. Mr. Mondavi?
Mamdani.
Mr. Mondavi. Can you say that again for me? Mondani.
M-A-M.
All right.
Mamdani.
All right. Listen, I'm having a problem. You know what? I don't even want to talk to you anymore.
Okay.
Fuck you.